and welcome to another episode of Creighton Show, where it's a travel through my mind and a travel to Orlando with me, which is kind of scary. But what do you think about all this? It's pretty cool. I got a little ET sleeping on a star, and of course a Yoda, because at heart I'm a Star Wars fan. I love the little Yoda, and I got all this other stuff here. So, okay, so now that I'm showing all that off to you, alright, let's go ahead and bring up what's going to be said on this show. I've got the graphic up right here. As you can see, we're going to start up from here, from like the movie news, and then, and so we're just going to keep going from top to bottom. You can just kind of see what's up this show. Alright, other than that, we've got something new that's going to be very cool this episode. It's called Movie Mistakes. And that's going to be awesome. I can't wait to show you all that. That's really great stuff. So, trying to think what I need to say real quick before we get started to the movie news. Oh, we've got a website up, so it's right there. Check it out. That's our website. And and thank you everybody. Thank you for all the views and the new subscribers I got. That's awesome. Keep them coming. Tell everybody, man. Let's just get as many subscribers as I can. Alright, now that I got that sales pitch out of the way, let's go right now to the movie news. Okay, first thing I want to bring up is that Sony, they've announced that they're going to do a remake of the 1995 film Jumanji that starred Robin Williams and Kirsten Dunst and the other kid that I can't remember that acted in it. I'm kind of mixed on this because, one, I know with the new CGI graphics, they could really make it awesome. And I know that they've got a lot of new up-and-coming talented actors and actresses out there. So it's kind of like, I don't want to judge it, I don't want to throw anything out there, but I just want to say that Sony did announce that they're going to have it in theaters by December of 2016. So, a new Jumanji film is coming out, and it's going to be in theaters by December 2016. That'll be awesome. Okay, so my other movie news that I got, 20th Century Fox. They've did a remake, of course, of the Fantastic Four that they tried to hype up and get all these celebrity people that was just trying to hype it and this and that. Well, here's my point on it. On opening day, it only did $11.3 million. Okay, so basically that just tells me it's a flop. It's a complete bust, because when Ghost Rider, The Spirit of Vengeance, it grossed $6.9 million on the opening day. And I remember when that movie came out, people knew it was going to suck. But, that was like, we know this is going to be terrible, but, so, what's that tell you? And then it's almost goes to where, like the Daredevil in 2003, where Ben Affleck, he did that. I think it opened with $15.3 million in the first day. So, $11.3 million opening day, including $2.7 million from Thursday's preview, just means Fantastic Four is just struggling. It's a flop, and I can tell you why. And it pisses me off because, I'm a comic book reader. I was a comic book reader back when I was a kid. Here's a clue. Ask the people. Ask the fans what they want to say. What they want to say about it, what they want to see, that kind of thing. You know, they did this new spin-off of how they became the Fantastic Four and the Doctor Doom, and it was just like really off. And this is why most of the fans, regardless of what these Kevin Smith and all these other people that just keep sucking off on it, but I'm telling you, this is why you can't do this to the fan base. But anyway, that's what. Okay, now let's go to the Suicide Squad. Now they've been keeping everybody kind of in the dark on this, but what I have found out, and it's been clarified, that the guy, the boyfriend of True Blood, he was Baby Vamp Jessica, her boyfriend, and I think his name is Parrick, I believe. Jim Parrick. Parrick. That's it. And he's going to be playing Johnny Frost. Now, Johnny Frost, for those of you who don't know, in 2008, they that was like the Joker's chauffeur and henchman. He was the guy that was always, you know, like the Joker was deciding to bomb something, it was usually Johnny Frost setting it all up to give to the Joker so he could press the button, you know, or he was just a real henchman, and he's real mean and sadistic. So I would like to see what this actor is going to do with Johnny Frost. So that's one extra bit of news about Suicide Squad. It's kind of hard to, you know, find out anything, even though Jay Leto is playing one of the stupidest Jokers I've ever seen. So, okay. Now that we got all that done and out of the way, it's kind of short movie news. Let's go to the Creightons Show news. Hello and welcome to the Creighton Show's news. Okay, at Hollywood Studio, there's a new theater that's taking shape. Now, this I would say is exciting to some, but to the majority of people, it's not. It's basically a stage that will be built for after-hour parties and things of that nature. If you have more money than God, I'm sure you could be able to rent it. Now, also in Animal Kingdom, what they have right now is the Pizza Afari. That restaurant is currently closed because they are in the process of building a table sit-down service as well there. So, the bathrooms will still be open for the public, but in the meantime, that restaurant will be shut down due to a new restaurant being built and of construction. So you'll see that if you visit Disney. Also, at Animal Kingdom News is the Avatar Land. We've stated that as soon as we get something new, we're going to tell you. So now we got it. We found out that there are definitely, for sure, going to be 2 rides there. The first ride is going to be an Aliens Land marquee attraction that will be an e-ticket Banshee flight simulator similar to Soarin' over at Epcot. Basically, you will sit and you will fly over the moons and lands of Avatar. So, the Imagineer Joe Road, who is spearheading the project, says the new ride system will be considerably more thrilling than the original Soarin'. So if you get motion sickness, don't ride it. The other ride that's going to be at Avatar Land will be the boat ride, which will be very similar to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. There will be 3D holographs, animatronics, and things of that nature. The difference between the Pirates of the Caribbean and this new Avatar boat ride is, in Avatar, you will see blue monkeys. Pirates of the Caribbean, you see drunken pirates. So, that's what that is. And on other news, we have recently found out that, and which breaks my heart personally, that Disney Quest is going to be closing due to the new Coronado Springs. I know all good things have to come to an end, but it will be closing. So, that's what we have for the news for you today, and as soon as we find anything, we will let you know. If you have any news to report, or you'd like to tell us or send us pictures of things, please send us an email right there below, and we'll gladly see what you got to give. So thank you, and now it is on to Movie Mistakes. Thank you for watching Creightons Show. And it's a good thing I don't work for a real news broadcasting company, because I can't pronounce worth a shit.
Play pets? Play pets? Play pets? Look, stick. Your stick? A stick. Look, stick. Stick, stupid. That's your stick, boy. Look at your stick. Yeah. You like your stick? You like it? And no wonder you're extinct. I'm gonna run you over when I come back down.
Well, hi there, folks. I'm gonna sit here and tell you a few wonderful things that you may not have known about them theme parks. Something I'll tell you is that did you know that it was 1975 in January? I think it was 15th. That's when Space Mountain opened. I'll never ride that ride. Good grief. But that's something. Lord help me, the AC just kicked on. Oh Lord, I think I needed it. It's so dang hot out here. Alright, now, hey, I gotta tell you this other thing that you probably ain't never heard of as well. At the Animal Kingdom, they got that ride where you get in this little Jeep and you ride around and it's got tells you all about the animals and all that stuff. Well, this Disney employee was working and he was driving that Jeep, and he said he was yammering on about the elephants, and then he said he heard a little voice that said, "Mommy, look, that elephant has 5 legs." And then when he looked over, it was Willie, the elephant, who was an exhibitionist. And he just had his 5th leg just sitting there swaying in the Florida breeze. And they just kind of started chuckling and just drove on. I guarantee you that little boy didn't had a new view on Dumbo. That's one guarantee.
Get up flyer speed. Retract your landing gear. Raise your fuselage. Take off.
And I got that. Oh, here's another something else you may not have known about Disney World. At Disney World, they in the Haunted Mansion, if you ever see that number 13, that means there ain't nobody waiting in line, so you can hurry up and go and get on it and get scared half to death. But and there also something about the Haunted Mansion you may not know is that when you're waiting in line, they say that there's a ring up in the where you wait on in the concrete, and they say that's the engagement ring of the lady who hung herself. I was just kind of twisted, but now I'm gonna tell you about something else that you probably ain't never heard of that happened at Disney. So there was I believe it was Cinderella, and this man was out there, this pervert. Oh, he went to go take a picture of us with Cinderella, grown man. Well, when he did, he grabbed a full handfuls of boobies, and when he did, she went to screaming, and she had the earpiece in her ear, kind of like us old people when we have hearing aids. But when she yelled, and after he grabbed her boobs, security that's dressed up like security, and that the security that live in them little creepy little houses, it all happened in less than 15 seconds. Grabbed that mug up like some kind of gang out in the ghetto, snatched him up. 15 minutes was gone, and then after that, Cinderella just started waving at the ghost. That nothing ever happened. Aww. I think if the FBI would take tips from Disney World, it might be in a little bit better place, don't you? Well, I know I said that my cousin be out here, but he just kind of got drunk off the shine, and he just couldn't make it, so I don't know where he's going to be. What he's going to do. Alright, folks. Well, I think that's just about it for right now. I'm going to go inside because it's hotter than the 7 places of hell out here. Thank you for watching, and then I don't know what this fool Craig's going to be doing. He ain't got much sense if God gave him Billy Goat. Thank you for watching. The things you should know about about Halloween Horror Nights, and these are like my tips and tricks of really money-saving ideas and things that you really need to be aware of, because you know, Halloween Horror Nights is not even a month away from now. But okay, so let's get started. One, don't bring your children, okay? I mean, folks, if your kids are like 13 or 12 and under, have a little self-respect for yourself. Don't bring them, because, you know, the horror, it's not kid-friendly, per se. You know, I mean, if you want, like, kid-friendly to where your kid is not, you know, buried into your shoulders and that kind of thing, seriously, go to Disney. They have something that's spooky, but it's cute, but it's not going to scare you half to death as well. That's my number one thing. Also, like, well, and also that, like, at Universal, when you go to Halloween Horror Nights, it's very similar to getting closest to the real life thing of walking in an actual horror movie. I mean, this is as close as you're probably going to get. And it's pretty harsh. So if you're somebody that's easily scared, or like you'll have nightmares or something, you really need to keep that into your mind and into effect. And also, when you go to Halloween Horror Nights, bring extra money, because things get quite expensive up in there. So, and because when you see things, you want to get anything and everything you can because you're having such a great time. But bring a little extra moolah with you. And also, a little money-saving tip. If you get one of those Universal souvenir mugs, I'll put a picture up right there. But, like, and say you want to go get a beer. You know, usually you're going to pay about $8 or $9 for a beer, no joke. But if you take that mug, it'll cost probably $5.75. So it's a discount. So that's one way of doing it. Another way to save a little money is if you live there, or if you've been there, or you're just going to go that night. Don't go on Saturdays, by all means, because Saturdays is completely and utterly packed. So that's when the locals come, that's when everybody's off work. It just doubles in size. So avoid Saturdays if you don't like big crowds. But I mean, if you don't mind it, then it's cool to go. I'm trying to think. Other than that, there hasn't been any new news concerning the new mazes. They just announced the 3, and as soon as we find out stuff, man, I'll let you know. But those are my tips for Halloween Horror Nights. Well, it's about that time to end the show, and you're probably wondering, why am I wearing a green shirt now and in just the previous segment? Well, I've had to reshoot the other segment in the ending of the show because on my computer I accidentally deleted the file. So, but I do want to say, for 1 second, I just want to give a real big shout out to all of y'all for the new subscribers and things like that. You know, yo, that is good. Oh, Jesus, I just started getting ghetto. Oh, my Lord, I get into my ghetto roof, dog, my ghetto. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've got my thugging life done. I got my little thug thing up. But thank y'all for watching. And this is our Facebook, and we've actually got a new website that's coming up. We've got it up and published, but you know, we're working on it still, or I'm working on it still. So, but till then, you can check us out on Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff. And subscribe, man. Just keep subscribing. That's great. I love all these views and all these new subscribers. That's just wonderful. So y'all keep that up. Boom. Give it a thumbs up if you liked the video. And other than that, I'm just going to give y'all a shout out and a little love. So me and the Yoda and the ET up here, we're going to head out. And tune in. Same bat time, same bat channel, same Creighton Show time and Creighton Show channel. Well, anyway, I'm going to let y'all go, so I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Batman?
It's nothing.